One of the core needs from Wangari's business was the need to strategize for growth. I identified Wandia Gichuru, a seasoned entrepreneur running Vivo Activewear, to be of guidance to Wangari in her quest to grow her business.
You're Janet?
Yes.
Oh wow,
yes,
so nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. Hi, Ian.
I finally brought.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm nervous because I'm so excited.
No.
I am just so excited to meet you.
Wow.
You've been in my list for many years since I discovered Vivo again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to meet you. I've been looking at your pages, you know, seeing what you do. I want to hear all about that as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So much. I'm so excited to be here. This is, I think, for me, it's a dream come true. I've always wanted to just get to the behind the scenes of Vivo because I admire how you guys have really grown so fast. My curiosity lies in how you have duplicated so fast.
Yeah, I mean, I think the trend globally is you're finding that a lot of retail businesses are moving away from that. So, you know, what you need to think about is how do you position those stores? How do you choose stores that are really located in the right place? And I think with your online sales, you can tell. You can see where the demand is coming from, what sort of products people in that location seem to prefer. So you'll be in a really good place. I mean, compared to people who are starting from scratch and opening a store. Yeah. They have to create the store, fill it with product, and then find out what people like. Yeah. Whereas I think you can do the opposite. I would still keep it store light. You know, try and have few very well located stores and fit them out specifically for that market with the knowledge that you've gained from your online stores.
Since you say you're not big in online sales, how do you do your marketing?
So we do our marketing online. So all our marketing is social media, same as you, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. But then what we find is those people want to then come to a store. So they'll come to a store with their phone and they'll, where's this dress? I want this dress. Yeah.
So, but for you guys, because you do several pieces for us.
Yeah, so we do, you know, produce a number because we need to offer the same range in the same stores. So I think the challenge when you know, with the model you have, which is amazing, it's one-off pieces. So what you're giving your clients is exclusivity. Like, if you buy this dress, no one else is going to have it. It makes marketing a bit of a challenge if you're wanting to drive them to stores to find that one dress. Yeah. Because how will you have it in 3 different locations when you only ever had one? So I think, you know, you could have a different approach and sort of say, look, these are the kind of dresses you'll find. And at this price point, trust me, when you come, you're going to buy 5. And then try and drive them that way as opposed to this is the exact dress you're going to find.
That's true. Now, when I started, it was easier for us to come up to settle on the 600 shillings cost.
Okay.
Because
it's an interesting strategy, a pricing strategy that is like one price, regardless of any product.
Our expenses were not so much. I started from my house. So it wasn't so hard for me to pick that figure and to settle on it because I didn't have
I think you're underpriced for what you're offering. You know, I think a lot of small businesses do make this mistake because you're so desperate to, and I'll say we because we probably have done the same thing, we're so desperate to make a sale. So we just want to offer it as cheaply as possible to the client, but the challenge with that is that they get used to a certain price point. And then it's very difficult to raise later because they're like, no, what do you mean? While you're still young and still growing, I would differentiate a little bit. I would try and have products that are maybe 400 or 500 and some that are maybe 700, 800. And that allows you to then change the pricing to cover your costs and to still give you some margin. So we keep our price consistent in our different stores and online.
But what about the expenses?
So that's the thing. So when you have multiple locations and multiple products, what you worry about is your averages. Yeah. You know, there will always be some locations where the margins are better and some that they're worse. But it's true anyway, even if you were all in Nairobi, some stores get more traffic, some don't. You know, but you have to look at your averages. So it's really important that you capture the data and you look at your numbers across products and across time.
What about the trend? How do you move with the trend?
Yeah, you know, you have, again, in our, you know, every model is different. In our model, we have, you know, about almost half of what we sell is what we consider basics. So they're not very trend driven. So it's leggings and tank tops and basic waterfall sweaters. So those ones, the trend, the life cycle is much longer. And so you can continue to offer it even multiple years. Yeah?
This is a question that I also get most of the time. Why only women? Why are we selling only women?
And what's your answer? I want to hear your answer before I give you mine.
Personally, it's because when I started, it was more about what will go faster.
Okay.
Women don't shop because of a need. We shop because I've seen it and I like it. It's not because I need this one. I have an event that I need to wear this to know. So that is how the women in my following have been shopping.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same with you. As in, why did you settle on only women?
So first of all, I'm not saying that we will never move away from women. I think we actually are considering what would a menswear line look like. I think for me it was just the ease. Like I built a business very much around my own understanding of what my needs are, what my friends' needs are. I have girls, I don't have sons, you know. So it's just a market segment that I understood better.
Janet told us you have 100 employees.
Yes, actually now we're 105.
Oh.
Yeah, we keep adding.
How do you hire? I think that's one thing I am struggling with.
Okay, and we struggle with it too. So we keep trying to improve our system. So at the moment, and partly it's like you need to believe you have something good to offer. So I think in the beginning we were almost like, please come work for us. Like I know what, you know, no one knows who we are and we're very small and we can't pay you very much, but please come. And now we're like, okay, do you fit? You know, we're looking for the right fit. Do you fit in the culture of the organization? Do you buy into what we're trying to do? Do you believe in the vision? And then we test you. So, you know, we will take more time. And it's time consuming, but you end up with a better choice. So what I'd suggest for you is look for the right attitude. Someone who's open to learning, who seems very keen, takes the initiative, listens to feedback, you know, wants to emulate, wants to follow someone and learn from what they're doing. So it's a type of person. You might not find someone who already ticks all the boxes, but you can tell someone who has the potential. So you hire for potential.
Vivo has branches across the country. This fast multiplication of branches was of interest to Wangari.
Let me ask, because I also get this. How do you deal with the returns? Somebody receives,
we take them back. So, you know, the thing with online is you need to build trust.
Yes.
And initially, people are going to be skeptical. They're going to be like, if I have to pay you up front, what if I don't want it? Are you really going to pay me back? So what we've done is we've just left it very flexible. So we don't insist on payment up front. We'll do cash on delivery, which allows for less returns. So if they take it and they see it and they don't like it, it's okay. Just give it back to us.
Something I've also learned about the African women, our bodies are not like the others outside Africa. Is that why you do elastic? Is that why you
it's one of the reasons we do stretch. We do it for comfort because we don't think you have to be uncomfortable to look good. So one of the principles behind our product is, you know, you don't need to sacrifice comfort for style.
Yeah.
And so stretch is always comfortable, but it's also a fit question. Because you don't have one standard body shape or size, you want clothing that can be molded to the person's shape.
After meeting Wandia Gichuru and the business coach, these are my takeouts as an entrepreneur. Number one, I need to go back and look at my numbers. I really need to, because it's a thing that it's a business, so numbers are very important and they're key. Number two is be humble. Be humble and willing to learn even from your employees. Number three is, as an entrepreneur, we are not the best people to teach others, but it's something that you have to do to create a team. So I need to go and work into that and bring people on board that I can give what I have to them so that they can take up the business.